Go Big Blue LLC is excited to bring you 2015 Colorado High School football on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Tonight's game features the visiting Roaring Fork Rams versus your Moffat County Bulldogs. It's Friday and the lights are bright. It's your hometown Bulldogs versus the Roaring Fork Rams. Bringing you tonight's game, Go Big Blue sponsors, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn & Suites, Moffat County Proud supporters, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, and our patrons, Rocky Mountain Automotive and Mountain Air Spray. Look at the most successful students in any school and what do you see? You see young people involved in athletics, speech, music, student council, and other co-curricular activities. You see improved grade point averages and attendance records. You see our leaders of tomorrow. That's why academics and other school-sponsored activities are great curriculum partners. Support high school activities in your high school. We are CHSAA. Athletics is an important part of the Moffat County and Roaring Fork school educational programs. Participation in athletics should be a part of the education of as many students as is practical and possible. Participation in athletics should contribute to the development of physical skills and emotional maturity, health and happiness, social competence, and moral value. Competition and cooperation are both components of the American way of life. So Shane, tonight's keys to the game sponsored by Hampton Inn & Suites. First for the Roaring Fork Rams, take some risks.
Well, hey, you know, it's a beautiful Friday night out here under the lights. Roaring Fork coming into this game is in that spot where they don't have anything to lose. Leave it all out on the field, so take some risks, go for those big plays and see what happens. You never know. We saw an Aspen team that we didn't think matched up with us last week, stayed right with us the whole first half, so they need to take some risks. And number two, Kip, they need to create pressure.
Yeah, create pressure. One of the ways I think that they're going to try to get success against our offense is, man, they're going to bring the house. They're going to put 10 guys in the box. They're going to say, we're going to try to stop that Moffat County run, and they're just going to blitz guys and bring the heat. By creating pressure, they're going to hope to get turnovers and slow down that high-powered Bulldog offense. That's tonight's keys to the game for the Roaring Fork Rams. Coming up next, your Bulldog keys to the game. So Shane, the Bulldogs, number one, need to stay focused.
Yeah, you know, Kip, just like I was saying earlier, we saw a team come out last weekend. They just weren't quite right that whole first half. The focus this whole week is let's finish out this league undefeated and set ourselves up with the best possible seeding we can in this state tournament. Let's stay focused and be ready to go right off the bat tonight. And number two, Kip, stop the run.
Yeah, the Bulldog defense gave up some big running plays to Aspen last week, combined with the pass, but really, with Roaring Fork, it's the run. They got a quick scat back, and they got some beef on the line. They got 2 or 3 kids over 200 pounds that can move some people around. So the Bulldogs are definitely going to have to stop the run, and that's going to be key to a victory tonight. Those are our keys to the game, sponsored by Hampton Inn & Suites. Okay. Bulldogs getting ready to kick off. Big game tonight. Shane, Roaring Fork playing really well coming in tonight.
Yeah, heck, welcome to the beautiful Friday night lights here, Kip, at the Bulldog Proving Grounds. Another awesome night of football headed your way.
Yeah, we're excited. And Moffat County, one of the things that we talked about that we want to see them continue to do well is great coverage on kickoffs. No big plays. We want that to continue. They've been sure tacklers, and let's keep it going tonight.
Nice kickoff by Brett to start this game, Kip, and received by number 11.
Really hard, man. A swarm of Bulldogs come in and not much on the return, just barely past the 20. Folks, we're going to try to do our best with numbers for Roaring Fork, but the roster with them tonight, they're by alphabetical order rather than number, and so going to be a little harder to pick out players as they go.
Well, great job by our defense right there, swarming through the ball. That was there's about 6 players there, all making the tackle right around the 20-yard line. Great job to start. We're just underway here in the first quarter, and let's see, this team is a lot like us. They pound the rock, have big guys that run hard, and we are almost underway.
Yeah, here we go. Just kind of an offset eye, and they're going to dive it straight ahead. Big hole, not even touched until he had already ran for 5 yards.
Right at the bat, you have Keenan Hildebrandt and Mickey Klemper with the tackles, Kip.
Yeah, and Shane, what did we say? We said they are a run-heavy team, and Bulldogs have got to stop the run. So here we go. Roaring Fork looking to run it right up the gut between the tackles.
And there's no secret, if you scout this team over the whole season of league right now, our weakness seems to be running right up the gut at us up the middle.
Looked like that was Grayson Luther Jr. for the Rams on that last carry. He'll, no, this time, big tackle in there by Stelios Peroulis, and he'll drive back number 4. That's Max Slack, the senior for the Rams.
And it is senior night here at the Proving Grounds, Kip, and right away one of our seniors makes a big impact, having a tackle for a loss there, bringing up now 3rd and 5. He caused a 2 or 3 yard loss on that play.
Yeah, Stelios having a great senior year, and that's the way to start off a game right there. Rams will come right back in, tight end set, 2 wide, offset I. They go right back to the first play they ran, Shane, in the game, but this time that hole's not there.
Great job by our sophomore middle linebacker, Mickey Klimper, shoots in there and fills it up, costing them yards again, bringing up 4th and 5, and they're bringing out the punt unit.
Hey, and what a great job by the defense. There's a 3 and out, and you were wondering, man, after that first play, you're like, uh-oh, but man, the Bulldogs adjusted quick and made short work of that. So here we go. Now, one of the things we got to worry about or think about, these punt returns. We've bobbled a few of them. That one we're not going to have to worry about. It's going to skim on the ground. They just get away, and they're going to get a good punt out of that.
That's okay, though. With the issues we've had this season on punt returns, hey, we're going to start at the 29. Better than a fumble there. And I see we had our senior back. He was not here last week, and you know his name, Kip, number 85.
Yeah, Dylan Kincaid. Hey, he's done a great job back there for the Bulldogs. So call it a 42-yard punt. Bulldogs will take over, and here come the Dogs.
See if we can do what we do best, pound the ball here. We've got 10 minutes remaining early in this game here against the Roaring Fork Rams.
Offensive line for the Bulldogs at center. Trevor Kuhn, 3-year starter at center, doing a great job. Guards, Stelios Peroulis and Brady Springer. Tackles, Tuttle and Hernandez. Quick little hitch route to Kincaid. He'll pick it up. He's able to scramble ahead for a few.
Nice effort. That's kind of a scary play there. That pass is going backwards. Nice catch, though. Follows a block by Shannon Hadley and turns what looked a little bit scary there into a 3-yard gain.
Bulldogs mixing it up on first down, Shane. You don't see him throw very often, especially on first down.
Yeah, tendencies would say basically never.
So Lloyd's going to take it on a sweep. He's going to drive ahead for a couple. Going to put Moffat County in about a 3rd and 5.
Yep, so just there you see the core of our offense running right at them with our big bowling ball full of razor blades, as I've called him, Brett Lloyd, another one of our seniors, and we are going to have 3rd and a long 4.
Tight ends for the Bulldogs right now. Kern Gerber, Isaac Montoya at back, Shandon Hadley, Eddie Smersina, and Brett Lloyd. And Hadley getting it to the edge. He's got some room. Made a couple guys miss. Barrels ahead, out across midfield to the 45.
Beautiful, Kip. We've got 5, 10, 15, and a 24-yard gain there, and he had some shimmy and shake for our senior Shandon Hadley, following some great blocks.
All right, that's the run game we love to see out of our Bulldogs. Shandon with some great speed, runs about a 4.5 40. Here comes the jet sweep. Eddie Smersina is going to have some room. He might go. He's there. No one's going to catch him. No, maybe I talked too soon. But either way, it's going to be a big gain. 40-yard gain for Eddie Smersina.
How about that? He got to the edge and showed his speed. You got Shannon and Eddie, who are 2 members of that state placing 4x200 team in track. And right there, I lovingly call him the Smurf King, because that's what they called him numerous times at our golf tournaments. The Smurf King around the corner for about, what, 40 yards.
Hey, and Smurf King getting it done. We like that. You got about a 20-yard gain by Hadley the play before, 40-yard gain by Smersina, and the Bulldogs are threatening just inside the 10.
Oh, nice new formation here, Kip.
Yeah, go with that I formation with the wing. Hadley follows his blocks, and he gets it down inside the 5. Good first down run.
Heck yeah, now it sets us up with, we've got a lot of options on these next 3 plays now to try to get this in the end zone. Nice power wedge formation. They're going right at them with the blocking fullback.
And we've seen it many, many times before. It's, you know, if Keenan doesn't get the call, I'm going to be surprised. So usually we'll see a quarterback sneak, and Keenan will try to drive it in, but they'll give it to Shandon this time. And he twists and comes close. He's right at the line, almost in.
So close.
And maybe about a short yard away. Looks like this from the spot of this the line judge on our side. Going to bring up a 3rd and a short one.
This is what makes us so dangerous, Kip, right now. There are so many weapons on this team. As Running Force going to call a timeout here.
We're back.
Look, now we switched on them. We switched our formation, Kip.
Yep, switched it up. Let's see what happens. Goes right back to Hadley. He's trying to get it across. He's driving. It's good. He's in. That's effort right there, Shane. That's effort. Gets it in. Looked to be stopped, but just kept his legs pumping. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, Kip, on the stat sheet, that might show a touchdown for Shandon Hadley, but you can put a touchdown for all 11 men there because they all were blocking for him and pushing him forward. Great effort by every individual player on our team, and this is what we need to do, come out early and establish ourselves.
Yeah, great first drive for the Bulldogs. That's the kind of football we like to see. Physical, and just after that first pass, they said, all right, we're going to do what we do best. Put the ball on the ground and run, run, run.
And there it is, an extra point too. So far, clicking on all cylinders, and we make the extra point. I like what I see so far.
Lloyd back to kick off for the Dogs. No big returns. Let's go. This one's gonna, hard to pick up, bobbled a little bit. And here we go. Oh! Right on, coming on in there. Couple good sticks right there. We got Elias Perulis and Lane Gonzalez in there on the hit.
That's called leaving a tattoo. You've left your mark, and say hello to number 30. Smack.
Bulldogs looking to get another 3 and out. Let's get it working. Now, Roaring Fork shows something a little bit different here. And they're going to go trips receivers. That means 3 guys to one side. They'll motion him across. They're going to try to get to the edge with a sweep. And a good play in there by, who is that, number 44, Eddie Smersina.
Great job.
Sheds the block, makes the tackle.
It looked like they had something going there. It looked like they had the edge, and great job. Perulis gets in there, and Smersina speed to the outside there. And what you were saying, they changed it up, and one of our keys to the game was take chances and go out there and try some things that we were talking about. There's nothing to lose here, and already they're changing it up.
Yeah, I like to see that, man. I'm telling you what, because they tried to get to the edge, and Bulldogs shut it down. So same formation, other way this time to the short side. Same motion, but they'll counter back. And right there is Hafey and Perulis right there. Good job.
Great job by the sophomore Hafey. Every time he's in the game this last 6 weeks, he makes something happen. And now we have the Perulis in there too. And, so now
Brady Springer. Brady Springer was in on that, 56. So
another one of our seniors
right there to make the play. Bootleg pass, under pressure, guy wide open. Nobody covering on that one. Gerber comes over, is able to make the tackle. Bootleg had great pressure by Hugo Hernandez, able to get the ball off. Not the prettiest throw you ever saw, but he was so open, he was able to just sit there and come back for it.
And I'm trying to read this right now. I see exactly where Coach Gilly goes. We had press coverage, and we had them in zone coverage. So Shannon dropped into this area. Our safety comes over here, and Gilly instantly is talking to Gerber, who's had a heck of a season. Great game last week, but I think there was some miscommunication there between our safety and corner.
All right. Big first down for the Roaring Fork Rams.
Oh, they run into each other.
They try to go right. They try to go right at the middle. Not a very good mesh in the backfield, and that line does the job and just shuts it down. And it's going to be a loss of probably 1 for the Rams. Oh, full house backfield. Bunch of counters. They got a guy open, nobody over there. Big gain as they go full house, the old wishbone formation.
Again, changing up, and lots of misdirection. And even I was fooled as to where the ball was. I was watching the running back coming to our right, and he was going to their left. So
a lot of misdirection out of that wishbone. Rams mixing it up, showing a lot of different formations right now. Bootleg again. Got a guy open in the flat, almost picked off by Hadley.
Ooh, baby. That's one of those, if he gets that, he's not stopping until he's down by this goalpost.
That's a big, that would have been a big play for the Bulldogs.
All the cornerbacks and safeties is a quick pass rush.
Second and long. Bootleg again. Got a guy wide open, overthrows him. That's a touchdown if there's any touch on that ball, because he is wide open.
Yep. Pressure forced him to throw that a little bit quicker than he wanted to. And my goodness, right now, we wanted to see this the last few weeks. We want a team to come out and throw the ball against us, because we haven't really seen a team do that with consistency. And right now, we are not covering guys.
And Bulldogs counting their blessings right now, because there are receivers open, but right now they're not able to connect.
Get this figured
Another
out.
Formation. They'll jet sweep it. It's a reverse coming back the other way. Bulldogs look to have it covered, though. Great job on the backside.
And you know who did the best job right there, Kip? If you looked, Brett Lloyd was there taking on the two main blocks on the backside of that reverse, forced him to go outside, and the sideline is the best friend of a linebacker, and he had everyone closed and finished the tackle. What a big play.
All right, here we are after the timeout. Roaring Fork's going to put it in the air. Had a guy open. Can't reel it in, though. Incomplete pass. Bulldogs will take over.
You know, at the end of the day, gosh, that is a disheartening drive for Roaring Fork, because they really had some good things going, had numerous opportunities. Hopefully we can tighten it up now on defense, and let's get it going on offense again.
Yeah, you know, it comes down to, and you see it all the time at any level, execution. Got to be able to execute. And when you have opportunities, you don't want to have missed opportunities.
Oh, and you see right there what they did. Great job of the ball fake again, as they faked the pitch to Shandon, went back the opposite direction. Really nice ball handling and gained 4 yards. We'll take that every time. Really far spread out here now.
They'll bring it to the hometown side. Hadley, not much room to run on that one. Maybe gets a yard.
Yeah, now Roaring Fork tightening it up on defense, and it's going to be a really important now. 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, you've seen Roaring Fork widen out those defensive ends a little bit, and Bulldogs having a hard time getting to the edge now.
Yeah, and this might be the time now you start pounding them in the middle again with Lloyd and with our big quarterback, Keenan Hildebrand.
You look now where they've posted up those two defensive ends, way outside. They're saying, we're going to make you run up the middle if you want to run. That's the two backs for Roaring Fork, too, both quick. There's the option keep by Hildebrand.
Great job.
And that's where you got to hit them. When they spread it out like that, you come back inside, off tackle play with the option. 1st down Bulldogs. Wrong, you can make them pay for it. Bulldogs did on that play.
There you go. Right up the middle again. Oh, and if he doesn't stumble, Brett Lloyd, he's got more distance there. Good job, though. We're up 7-0 right now, Kip, with 2:35 left in this first quarter. And so far, I like the pace and tempo and the way we're playing.
Got tripped up that play by Coronado Dolores. He went shooting through off the D line for the Rams.
Positive yardage so far every time on the runs, and Roaring Fork is starting to see our quadzilla of running backs. 4 guys at any given time can run for big yardage.
Counter back to Hadley. Gonna push ahead for about 4. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 2.
There we go, good hard running again. Our running backs always fall forward, always gain that extra little yardage. Reminds me of Terrell Davis, happens to be his birthday today, and that's what he always did for the Broncos back in 98, 97, always falling forward for yardage after he gets hit, Kip.
That's what you want to do when you're a running back. You make that first cut and you get north and south. Big 3rd down for the Bulldogs, 41-yard line. Big pressure by the Rams. Once again, that's Coronado Dolores, number 50, and right now, man, he is in the backfield every time.
Yeah, we have got to make some adjustments on him. And what happened there, Kip, we had a poor mesh with our fullback. We were going to run the option, but he was in so quickly on our fullback, we couldn't pull the ball back out for risk of a fumble, and it's a big loss, and that's a big defensive play for Roaring Fork.
Yeah, same thing as before. He's the nose guard for the Rams. Not one of their bigger guys, but man, is he quick.
Heck yeah, and you know, that's a loss and brings us up to punt here. Let's get down and get some coverage.
Bulldogs motion. Oh, Lloyd makes a save. Great job saving that, because that ball was going to go back all the way to the goal line. Lloyd jumps up, barely keeps it. Heads up play by Lloyd. We have been bit so many times by that. I think that's our third or fourth that we've seen just in the past 3 weeks.
He had to pull out the Odell Beckham Jr. one-handed over his head right there just to keep it from shooting probably back to the 10 or maybe the goal.
Oh, yeah. Easy. That ball had some zip on it. So with that muffed snap, that's going to give great field position to the Rams. First down up the middle, a host of Bulldogs in on that tackle, gain of 2. Bringing you tonight's game, Go Big Blue sponsors, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn and Suites, Moffat County Proud supporters, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, and our patrons, Rocky Mountain Automotive and Mountain Air Spray. 2nd and 8 for the Rams. They'll motion the back out of the backfield. Big rush, screen right up the middle. He's got some room to run. He's going to have the first down and more.
And that's a really good job there setting up that screen. They knew all that pressure, and we had Hugo Hernandez and we had Perulis coming up the middle, Stelios there. They didn't yell wolf, wolf, wolf when they were let go easily. They were back there, and the quarterback perfectly timed it and dropped it right into his running back for a great screen.
Aldo Pinella, the junior on that catch with the screen, picks up the first down for the Rams. They'll come right back to the wishbone. Counter tray off the wishbone. Another big gain. Bunch of different backs we're seeing tonight. That's going to be number 15 on the carry. That is Hector Flores, another senior.
Yeah, big, powerful running back there, kid. Running hard, evening his shoulder pads to the line of scrimmage and just falling forward, just like our backs doing. Now 2nd and the short 3.
Throwing fork, sharing the wealth, man. They are giving it to a bunch of different guys.
Run right up the middle by the quarterback, and you would think it was Keenan Hildebrandt doing that because they gained an easy 4 or 5 yards right there. Beautiful in the all blue.
Oh, Rams move that time.
Killer penalty right there.
Big mistake. You got a 1st and goal from the 9, and you just put your team in a hole. That's tough. Those are things that can come back to haunt you. See, now we go straight into the old robust formation, an I formation with a power back, and he pops it out, and he's going to go all the way untouched. Another back. Haven't seen him. That's Tyler Spence, number 7. So we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different people run the ball for the Rams already.
And for one reason or another, in the film work that I was doing, number 7 was not on the field last week. And this kid, a few weeks ago at games we looked at, he was all over the place, and he's a very good player, very good skill position player. So they're at full force
and that
right
was
now.
Yeah, and you got it. And that was you just said it, because he's a good kid. Because the Bulldogs, where they wanted to run, where the Rams wanted to run on that play, right tackle, it was stuffed. They stuffed it, and he bounced it out, Barry Sanderish, and makes something out of nothing. And just like that, we got a tie game, 7-7 with 11 minutes left in the half. Back deep for the Bulldogs. Brett Lloyd and Dylan Kincaid. Up backs, Eddie Smersina and Shandon Hadley. Kickoff's going to go to Kincaid.
Turn on those turbo racers right here. Good job. Oh, he breaks tackles, kick. He's up to the 30.
Good return for Kincaid. Going to give the Bulldogs good field position just past the 30. Doing a lot of things to mix it up. Bulldogs will counter back to Smersina. He's trying to get to the edge. He's going to get there. He's got a big run. First down Bulldogs, about a 16-yard gain for Eddie Smersina.
There we go. The old saying, speed kills, are right there. It looked like they had a guy there, and we just had the speed to get to the edge. You see what they're doing, kid? They have 8 men in the box. They're doing what we talked about earlier, one of the keys to the game. They're trying to say, we're going to force you to beat us with the run, but we're fast enough, we're getting around that 8.
Yeah, good run by Eddie Smersina. Looked like he might have been just about when you think he's caught. He turns in those afterburners and gets to the edge and did a good job. Another big gain for him. He's going to probably be 50, 60 yards already on the game, not even through the first half.
Here he comes again. Now run up the middle, and oh, it's a pitch.
Getting to the edge, and he's got it again. Love that option. Nice pitch by Keenan Hildebrandt. 2 guys in his face, makes a nice pitch. Smersina dials it in, and it's going to be another first down and about a 12-yard gain for the Bulldogs.
A great job. You know how sometimes you see that option and you kind of hold your breath for a second because it scares you? That right there, if I draw it up or I show you a video of how you run the option, that is it. You draw the defense into the quarterback. He takes a hit as he releases it to his running back, and he gets to the outside. Beautiful, beautiful play.
7 left in the second quarter. Bootleg, and nobody there. Keenan will keep it. He's got some room to run.
Awesome job. Great job. I talked to Keenan earlier this year about sometimes how when he drops back, the coverage all drops away from him, and he is such a horse. Pull that down and run it, and right there he made a great decision. Big time yardage, and how are you going to stop that? If you cover the guys, you have this monstrous quarterback rumbling downfield at you, and if not, he's going to throw it over the top.
Another 15-yard gain for the Dogs.
Pass it and then runs with it.
Yeah, good decision. Good decision by Hildebrandt. Option the other way. This time it's a give to Lloyd right up the middle. He's got a good gain. Going to be about 8 to 9.
It'll be a penalty flag, and that's the one thing that can kill any great drive.
Usually when you see that, what is it?
Holding.
Holding, that's right. And that's what the call is, and it's going to back the Dogs up.
That's a killer right there. You generally, the only thing you can hope for in the middle of the field like that, you say, oh, maybe it's a face mask, but it's usually going to be holding.
You got 4 downs to get it. Bulldogs spreading it out a little bit. They'll counter inside, trap inside to Lloyd, running hard. And he gets it back, and now you're back to 2nd and 9.
Just good power running there by Lloyd, and he's that guy. You see him coming at you, you better brace for a collision. And I like that play there because it again makes them know we will give it to the first guy up the middle, which sets up the outside run. A big game, 8 yards.
Going to Hadley on the sweep. Maybe a yard.
Boy, 5 or 6 guys outside there really dissected that play, Kip, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd down now. He gained a couple yards, but didn't get the edge, and I think they're getting smart to that.
Yeah, so you got 3rd and 6, maybe 7, but you got 2 downs. You got 2 downs. Don't have to throw it here. Not a bad idea. You can play action pass out of this. Always a good call.
We go 9:14 left now in this tie ball game until halftime.
Here comes the option. Keenan will keep. Gives it to Smersina. Smersina spins away. Another ram there to make the tackle.
And a late flag comes in. Another killer.
And that was going to put us at about 4th and 1. Let's see what the flag is.
Gosh.
Yeah, 4th and 1. Nice pitch again. Keenan's running the option. Best I've seen him run it this year. He runs the option well. He took the hit, pitched it last second. Eddie's right there to bring it in, makes a good gain.
Yeah, just beautiful option running right now. We've just got to get our hands inside the framework here because that takes away a huge play. No time out there, Kip. Big play, 3rd and 11.
All right, here we go. Let's get a big play, Bulldogs. At least half of it. 2 downs. Here's the pass. There's the drag. Comes across. Gerber has it. He drives in. Touchdown. Carrying a guy with him.
Great job by Gerber. And you know what, Kip? The guy over here doing TV for the other town called the play out, and it's great when you can beat a team and they know what play's coming at you.
Yeah, absolutely, you know. And just a great play, you know. Good pass by Hildebrandt. And Gerber drags a guy in and gets the job done. Bulldogs strike again.
Beautiful catch, beautiful pass. And that's the old, back in the 60s, the Green Bay Packers attitude was, we don't care if you know what play we're running. We'll tell you what play we're running and we'll still beat you with it.
Kicks up, looks to be good. We'll wait for the hands of those refs, and it is. 8:27 left. Bulldogs lead 14-7. Go Big Blue sponsors tonight, bringing you all this Bulldog action on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, and Hampton Inn and Suites. So great drag by the Bulldogs. We saw that last week. Same play, same result.
They found a way to get the ball more often into Kern Gerber, one of our seniors' hands. Beautiful throw by our quarterback and a beautiful catch and run for a touchdown. Second week in a row now, Gerber has a nice catch and a beautiful long touchdown. Nice return there by Roaring Fork to the 25.
Stopped, and he was able to bounce it out. So got to make sure of those tackles and got to stay home. Got to stay home backside because no telling where those running backs could end up.
There we go, jet sweep, Kip.
Jet sweep, he's going to have some room to run. Wide side of the field, going to be close to the first down. Not sure if he got it. That was number 11, Aldo Pinella.
Well, you know, and another one of those good jobs by one of their players that doesn't show up on the stat book, but their running back number 7, he was over there, and it could have easily been a block in the back, and he slowed down and didn't do it. Hadley makes the tackle, but shoot, that's a big play coming back if you're not smart and using your head.
They've moved the ball well so far in this first half.
Yeah, exciting ball game so far, kid. Very exciting.
They fake the jet sweep. Keep up the middle with some room to run.
So Mickey Klimper in on the tackle. Gerber finishes it up, but that quarterback had some steam behind him, and boy, he's one move away from breaking that long run, and they have a first down now almost to the midpoint of the field.
Timeout.
Ah, and they flinch, Kip.
Movement right off the bat. Looks like Roaring Fork came out, was going to try a hard count. And I'm not sure if it's on, is it on us or is it on Roaring Fork?
Nah, they're walking it back.
I don't know. I think they're saying we move first, Shane.
Well, as long as we didn't go into that neutral zone.
They are. They're calling it on the Bulldogs. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So
tough one.
Yeah, tough one. That's the way it is. And here we go. Let's get it going, Dogs, right now. Let's go.
Yeah, it's now 1st and 5, and coming out of a timeout, you've always got to expect things like that, and that's one that can go either direction. 8:09 left, 14-7, almost halftime.
Bulldogs almost jumped off again. And now we got a flag. Oh, legal motion this time.
And right there, we got away with the
see, and it all evens itself out, right? There we go.
Yeah.
Wishbone, back in the wishbone. They've been dangerous from this formation, and it works again.
Big run right there, and again, they're going just off the right side and left side of their center, and having a lot of success with it. And we're going to have to start pulling our linebackers inside closer here.
Every time they've ran the wishbone, they've got good yardage in that formation. Wishbone with one wide out. They'll pitch it this time, try to get to the edge, and they do have some room. Going to be tackled back there by the safeties and the corners. You never want that to happen. That usually means a big gain when that happens.
Yeah, Zimmerman was in there, the first man to make contact, one of our corners, and you had our safety again, Gerber, coming in to clean it up, but big chunk yardage again, and they're going to have another first down, and they're just eating up this clock. We're up 14-7, 7:25 remaining in this first half, and this is a good ball.
Wishbone formation again. They're staying with what works until we figure out how to stop it.
Oh, and they might stop themselves.
So after a first quarter, Shane, with about, I don't even know if there was a penalty, maybe one, we've had about 5 here in the second, just in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, now 1st and 15, and look at that. We brought in Brett Lloyd to play that linebacker position, try something a little different, Kip, and immediately they gained some yards, but nothing like they were, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and like 12.
Personnel, you see personnel, like they came, just now they came out of the wishbone from the last play. 3 subs went out, 3 personnel switches, so bringing in some receivers.
Shotgun, throwing the ball.
Oh, and he wings it, and he had a guy wide open, and it was going to be a touchdown, and the Bulldogs are once again saying, and you said it best, better to be blessed than lucky, because holy cow, he was wide open.
Okay, Kip, again, drop passes.
Yeah, drop passes are just slinging it out there, not able to hit those receivers. Big rush here. Got that shuffle pass, incomplete pass.
Hey, good call right there. Again, we were saying earlier how, you know, these receivers were doing a good job for this quarterback, but now they're dropping balls right in their hands. Even there, that's a great call. That's basically, it's a safe play, because if it's dropped, it's just a pass, but it's like running a draw, and it looked like they had some room, but they dropped it, and our defensive guys got there quickly. So now it's 4th and long, and we've stopped this drive, or maybe they've stopped themselves.
Yeah, so punt, but a great place, especially this point of the year, Fake. You got to be ready for the fake right now.
Oh yeah, they've got nothing to lose, as we said.
And he'll punt it away. Back is Lloyd. He'll let it bounce. Smart decision. Not much you could have did that with such a short punt.
Yep.
Ball's going to be at the 19 where the Bulldogs will take over. Bulldogs looking to get another long drive. They'll start it out with putting it in the air. They're going deep to Kincaid. Kincaid makes the catch.
What a great catch. And you know what, Kip? You know, maybe I'm a homer, but it looked like he was interfered with too. The guy was slapping his hands down.
And we got a flag all the way back at the line of scrimmage.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to see what that is.
Down there.
We're going to see what that is. But what a catch by Dylan Kincaid. I tell you what, and it looks like it's not going to count. I'm not sure what the flag is. We'll see here in a second.
Way over.
We have a legal procedure on the Bulldogs. That's what happens. Happened before the ball was ever snapped. But Kincaid goes down there and fights for the ball and just makes an athletic catch.
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, beautiful catch. And, you know, I hate to say it, it's not ever going to count, but at some point down in his career, he'll probably run that play and he'll never tell anybody it didn't count.
Yeah, no kidding. And, you know, the flag was far enough back, it ain't going to show up in the film. So.
Yeah, so it'll look great.
So, with the procedure penalty, Bulldogs are going to start inside the 15 with a 1st and 15. Back in the double wing. Counter coming across to Smersina, and he's got some room. He's going to break it. He's got it to the 50. Cuts it back. Makes a guy miss. Makes another guy miss. The ball takes off the ref. And gets it all the way down to the 5. Oh, no, and the ball might have been taken. Oh, that was close. He was down, though. At the end, a Roaring Fork player came up with the ball after all that. And the ref said no, and he was down. Great run by Smersina. Had a little bit of everything. Counter, comes off the counter, makes a couple guys miss, cuts back against the grain, brings it all the way down to the 5. Huge run for Smersina.
So exciting. And we're both jumping over each other talking here, Kip, but we're so excited there. Boy, did we need that shot in the arm. A very serpentine run right there, like a snake. What a great run. And he takes us all the way down here within scoring distance on the 7.
Huge play for the Bulldogs. Gives it right up the middle to Lloyd, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Gosh, every time, though, you pay for it when you tackle Brett Lloyd. He powers his way up there. Going to gain a little bit here. And now let's put this in the end zone. You know, good job by that young man that hung with that play. It looked like he was gone. We all were counting the points, and now you got to finish it.
Yeah, and just a great way to respond after you get put in a hole. So Bulldogs had the ball inside their own 15 and bust off a huge one.
Monstrous.
4:36 left here in the first half. Bulldogs threatening. 2nd and goal from the 6. Bootleg has a guy, and ball's tipped. Had a guy open over there. Looked like it was Gerber. As he goes to release the ball, it's tipped away by the linebacker for the Rams.
And the measure of a young man is how you respond to adversity. And right now, they've responded pretty well to that long run, not giving up hardly anything now. And it's a big 3rd down now. You don't want to have all that distance gained and not finish it up.
3rd and goal from the 6. Here we go again.
4:20 left in this first half. Bulldogs up 14-7.
Give to Hadley. He cuts it up. He's going to get a few yards. He's close.
Off the left side.
Brings it to, looks like it's going to be spotted at the 2-yard line.
Oh, look where he's got it to, Kip. Nice job cutting up. Everything was closed out to the outside. He put his foot in the ground, turned it up inside, and was within literally an inch of that goal. Well, no, what are we on? The
2-yard line. 2-yard line.
You know, I'm getting old, inch.
That's all right. I look at the line judge because he gives that spot over there because I'm with you, man. I can't see it out there in the middle. Bulldogs I formation, looking to pound it in. Quarterback sneak, Hildebrandt.
Hildy up the middle.
And he's in. I was wondering when they were going to use him up the middle because that's your horse right there. He hasn't been stopped consistently all year up the middle.
How about that, Kip? How about that? What a great job on that drive. A lot of Smersina. And then at the end, our horse that you cannot stop up the middle scores. Huge touchdown.
Big drive by the Bulldogs. Not really, I don't know if we can call it a drive, just, you know what, because they finished it so quick. Not a sustained drive, just a fast drive.
It was a get there, get it done.
Up again. Lloyd, 3 for 3, extra points, 21-7. Bulldogs in control. Bringing you tonight's game, Go Big Blue sponsors, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, and Hampton Inn and Suites. All of our sponsors, supporters, and patrons helping bring you Moffat County football and all the other great community videos that we have on the website.
Here's a long boot again by Brett Lloyd. Great kickoffs tonight, Kip. And they're going to bring it back from their own 5. And look, there's Mickey Klimper in there right away.
Oh, the ball's out.
Ball's out, and who's going to come with it?
Ball's out, still loose.
Holy cow, they're maybe going to say that he had it when he went down, but he wasn't down yet. They're going to blow the whistle.
They're saying that's like a hot potato in there, man. That ball was going everywhere.
That's one of those, hey, you know what? They got to feel really, they got one there. But great job, Klimper down there, makes the tackle, rips the ball out, almost gets the trifecta there. The tackle, the forced fumble, and the fumble recovery. We're having a little bit of confusion here. They're going to explain what happened, Kip, and that's just one of those where, look, I'm always okay. If the ref makes the call, he stands behind his call. He had blown the whistle, pointed down, and you can't take that whistle being blown back. It was blown, the play's dead. They're starting deep in their own territory. Great defensive job. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and you got it. Deep in their own territory. Get a 3 and out here. Get yourself the ball back inside the 50. Oh, big stick by Perulis. He comes in. Big play.
Yeah, sharks smell blood in the water, Kip, and they're starting to feed. 3:17 remaining now till half. We're up 21-7, and we've got them deep in their own territory.
Got some people fired up right now.
That's what you wanted to see. You know, I had some people tell me earlier this week, let's get these seniors out here being senior night, get them to fire this team up when they make big plays, and I've seen it tonight. We start out a little bit quiet at first, but boy, we got it going early, and we've been pumped up the whole rest of this game. Second long.
Rams bringing in a bunch of substitutions again back in that wishbone.
Oh.
Boot pass out of it. This time the Bulldogs have it covered well.
How about that? Klimper on the blitz from the middle linebacker was in there and hit that quarterback with a nice shot right as he released the ball. Forced him to throw it early, like we said earlier. Pressure on the quarterback is huge.
And double coverage on the target. So good coverage that time by the Bulldogs. Big third down play. Draw. Going right up the middle, has some room to run. Bangs ahead, not going to be enough for the first down. About a 12-yard gain, but not going to be enough, not going to do it, and they're going to have to punt.
Good call, but just not enough there. And tell you what, that's where if it's a normal 3rd and 10, they're going to get it, but that was a little bit of extra yardage they had to get cost them now. Now, huge play here. Let's see what happens. An opportunity for us to get possession in great field position and get another score going into half.
Rams say we're going to line up and go for it. Now, are they going to hard count or are they going to go for it?
That's fine. And Bulldogs take a time out there. I'm fine with that. That's what you save them for. Good job. You're stopping the clock at this point anyway, and let's make a decision what we're going to do here.
So now the Rams will come out. They'll line up in punt formation.
And it's so cliche, Kip, but watch the ball, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Yeah, don't jump off sides. Quick snap. Oh, over the head on them.
It's going to be a freebie.
Big for the Bulldogs. Going to be a safety.
Hey, and touche. Touche. He goes over their head. We get 2 points, and we're going to get the ball. What a big shift in this game right now.
That is big. That's what we wanted to see. 2 more. Chalk them up for the Bulldogs, 23-7, and they're going to get great field position. So after the safety, they're going to have to kick off from their own 20. Get a nice kick from it. Lloyd's going to take it. Here he comes. He's across the 40. 45, brings it out to the 47 where the Bulldogs will take over.
Great field position to start this drive, Kip. Now we have 1:42 left in the first half. We're up 23-7. Let's see what we've got in our Halloween bag of tricks.
Coming out, we'll see what they can make happen here before half. Sprint pass.
Setting up
a screen to Kincaid. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to have the first down, about 13, 14-yard gain.
Good.
Nice screen. First time we've seen a screen this year from the Bulldogs. Had a couple linemen out there leading the way.
And the clock will stop while they move the sticks. Hey, and I like that. Finding creative, inventive ways to get the ball to your seniors. Minute and a half.
Clock will run on the whistle. Bulldogs lined up, ready to go. Not wasting any time getting that ball snapped. Counter to Hadley. He makes a good cut, makes another shoestring tackle, but after a 13-yard gain by Hadley.
He bobs and he weaves and he cuts and he swerves. There you go.
First down, Bulldogs.
Here we go again, minute 20. Boy, we are just chunk yardage after chunk yardage.
All right, you said Halloween, and that's what the Bulldogs are acting like right now. They're just gobbling it up.
Yes, sir. More tricks than treats.
All right, keep it going, dogs. Here we go. Counter back to Smersina. That was the play that they busted for that 90-yard, that big 90-yard run a little bit earlier. Not there this time.
Ready for it that time, but again, go back to what has worked before. Clock's running now. Got a minute 1, and if I remember correctly, we have 2 timeouts left, so we're okay here. Get it going, setting them up, and here we go. Second down and 8.
Bulldogs going to put it in the air, under pressure. Able to avoid the sack, and probably better it was incomplete.
Yes, that's one where you're much better off to hit the ground there. 43 seconds left now, and that's fine. It wasn't there, and our quarterback, Keenan Hildebrandt, did a really good, smart job of just getting rid of that instead of taking a huge loss there.
Yeah, the Rams putting on some great pressure that time. Didn't have much time at all to make a pass.
Third down now and 8, and you know, this is 4-down territory, obviously, and we right now are at their 27.
All right. Always looking for Gerber and Hadley, Smersina, any of those guys capable of making a big play, but they're going to keep it on the ground, get a couple, going to bring up a 4th and about 6. Bulldogs will take a timeout. All right, see what the Bulldogs are going to draw up, Shane, here on 4th down. Couple receivers out. Got a guy in the middle. Kincaid makes the grab.
Get down there and get ready to go.
Nice grab. Kincaid, sure-handed, got position on the DB, pulls it in. Keenan Hildebrandt throws a strike.
And I know what I would do here, Kip. You had Hadley and our big senior down there. Great throw, great catch. Now let's put it in.
Keenan Hildebrandt right up the gut right here. You got less than a yard. I'll give it to Hadley. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
In for his second touchdown of the night. He's a senior. What a meaningful night. What a huge drive, Kip. And with 17 seconds left, we take the big 29-7 lead. That was awesome.
Great throw by Keenan Hildebrandt. Good position by Kincaid. Just a well-run route. Puts the Bulldogs right where they wanted to be. Hadley finishes it off. 17 seconds left in the half.
Powering up the middle there. Kincaid again, I can't say it enough. What a great catch, but what a great pass, too. Here's the extra point. Is he 4 for 4?
4 for 4, baby.
There we go. So far, a perfect night kicking the ball for Brett Lloyd. Just what we need heading into the state playoffs. Dylan Kincaid, a senior, great catch from a great quarterback. Good job all around. Hadley gets the touchdown to finish it off.
All right, Bulldogs ready to kick off. 17 seconds, don't give up anything big.
Boy, how resilient have we been tonight, Kip? We were 7-7 tied not that long ago, and now 23 straight points heading into halftime.
Good run for the Dogs. Dogs have had tremendous kickoff coverage. Bounces off a Ram, spins around, down on the 20 again.
Well, that looked painful. That first guy did it went practically through there on the line, Kip.
Yeah, Rams have struggled on kick returns so far. They've maybe had one out. You know, I don't even know if they broke the 30.
You know, on the checklist of things that we need to do better, one was our extra points, and man, love it tonight. Beautiful, crisp, right down the middle, extra points, and perfect so far.
See if the Rams are going to air it out or take a kneel and bring it into half.
Yeah, basically 16 seconds left until half here. Bulldogs up 30-7 in a hard-hitting affair.
And looks like they're putting some guys out. They're going to put it up here.
Oh, they're going to run right up the middle.
Quarterback sneak, big pop. That's Gerber.
And we got the ball. Kip is going to give us an opportunity.
Gerber. Wow, Gerber comes up and lays us some wood on there.
Wow. Tell you what, he'd hate it if I even said this, but his code name back in the day with me was Baby Food. Gerber time, baby food time.
That's good, man. I love it. Gerber getting it done. Knocks the ball out with the big stick. And Bulldogs got another shot with just 10.9 seconds.
Woo, boy, that was a collision. Well, let's see if it's us, you know, the armchair quarterbacks. Let's try to get 2 shots in the end zone. Maybe only going to get 1, but take a shot.
Back to throw, he'll put it up. Back to Kincaid again. Kincaid makes the catch.
I thought he was in.
Kincaid makes the catch. What a job by Kincaid, man. He's got the hands tonight.
Wow, we have unlocked the new secret weapon. We're okay now. We went out of bounds, right? Take your time. Nope.
Bulldogs get a playoff, goes to Hadley. He's fighting to get in. He's going to be close. Not going to get there. Time expires, but the Bulldogs finish with some excitement. 30-7. Bulldogs lead. End of the first half. Want to say thanks to all of our sponsors: Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn and Suites, Moffat County Proud supporters, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, and our patrons, Rocky Mountain Automotive and Mountain Air Spray. Here we are, back for the second half. Kick's going to go to Lloyd. Bulldogs with the commanding 37 lead. Lloyd will pop it ahead out to the 35 where the Bulldogs will take over. First possession of the second half.
Yep, here we are on a beautiful Friday night under the lights. It's senior night here at the Bulldogs Proving Ground. And the Bulldogs are up, as you just said, 32-7 in what was a really hard-fought game. I mean, the first quarter we were 7-7, and the Bulldogs just really got their offense going, and a few passes were dropped by Roaring Fork, but our offense has been that machine that we know it is.
Bulldogs so close. I mean, it could have, Shane, just as easy been 37-7. We were literally inches away from scoring right before half.
Oh, there's that reverse Kip, and he's got room around the edge. He's going to get 5 or 6 yards. It looked like there was more there, but good job. Start with the trick play, and it works. Gains positive yardage. And you're right, Kip. We unlocked our secret weapon, our senior down there making the catch. So close to getting in, and then we had to run a play instantly. Hadley wasn't quite able to, but what a great night so far for our seniors. I mean, heck, the whole team in general, but especially our seniors. Dylan Kincaid, unchained.
Back to the option, give right up the middle. Lloyd bounces ahead for about 4, looks to be just short of the first down.
Turn short.
Quarterback sneak. Hildebrandt's going to have enough for the first down. He just moves the pile, moves the pile. Looks to be like you're wondering if he's even going to get it, and then all of a sudden the pile just starts moving.
Yeah, how about that, kid? He was initially stuffed, stood up, moved backwards, and I was starting to say, oh, it just wasn't there that time. And he horses his way down, gained 4 or 5 yards. How are you going to stop that?
Yeah, as of now, no one has.
Yeah, and we love it, and gosh, we're so excited now. I mean, Kip, we know right now we're going to have a home playoff game. We didn't want to jinx ourselves at all, but right now we want to finish this game. But, man, we're going to be with you again in a week, and we love what's going on right now.
Fake the jet sweep, counter back to Lloyd. Another good gain for the Bulldogs.
And they're doing just what we said, kid. This is where you just pound and pound and pound, and you make them submit.
That already a couple times tonight.
There we go again with our horse up the middle, and look, they just cannot stop him. Say it again, the bowling ball covered in razor blades. Nobody wants to get in the way. They don't want to hit him. He leaves a bruise when he hits you. Big gain there. What, we get 12 yards on that? Up the middle.
12 yards plus for Lloyd. Great run, and the Dogs are on the move.
9:29 now left in this third quarter. Kip that's been owned by the Bulldogs.
Keep it going. Here we go. 9:23 left in the third. Option, give to Lloyd again. And another good run, 4 yards. Option again. This time Keenan will keep it. Pitches to Smersina. Smersina gets ahead for about 3 to 4 yards.
Dangerous, dangerous we are when we run that option. Beautiful. We have guys out in front blocking. And Keenan really seems to have gotten a handle on that now. Waiting, bracing himself when it's not there for him to run with, and getting nice pitches out there. And Smersina gets a first down, and we are just moving the ball down the field with authority. Oh, he's got
goes
room.
To Smersina. Smersina's maybe going to get a couple.
You see what they did there now. Smersina generally goes the direction towards us. That time he gives it, cuts, and goes to his left. And that's what you like to see. Our weapons are not always going to be able to, you're not going to know exactly where they're going when they get the ball.
Option again. Keenan will keep it after the fake to Lloyd. He's going to have enough for the first down, and it's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Give it to Brett Lloyd up the middle there, trying to power it in here. Just eating up that clock, Kip. We're about to use half of this third quarter on one drive, and gosh, again, just wonderful. Oh, they give it on the outside jet sweep. Here comes Smersina, and if he doesn't get in, yep, he's in.
Touchdown, Eddie Smersina.
About that, spreading the wealth.
Kicks in the turbo boosters and just runs to the corner, untouched, uncontested. Touchdown, Bulldogs, 6:33 left in the third.
And almost half of the quarter eaten up on that one drive, and we are imposing our will upon our opponent. See if we can get another extra point here. See if we can go 5 for 5. Can we do it?
Brett Lloyd, toe kicker. Don't see as many toe kickers nowadays. Nice snap, good hold. Looks like somebody might have got a hand on that one as it goes left. And 36-7, Bulldogs lead in the third.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Proving Grounds, Kip. We've got a 36-7 score. We're eating a little bit of Halloween candy up here. Don't tell anybody.
Tastes so good.
It is a little bit of a brisk evening up here. Great football weather. And as we said, I mean, you can't ask for a better opening drive to that second half than what we just had.
High kickoff by Lloyd. Looking for somewhere to run. Not many places to go. Not much on the return.
Yeah, it's a large group of Bulldogs there, a sea of blue making the tackle, and they sense it right now. Let's see what happens on this defensive series, and again, man, we're going to have a home playoff game, Kip. How cool is that?
Yeah, going to be sweet. So what happens is if you win your league, you are guaranteed a home playoff game and a top 8 seed. So Bulldogs going to be a top 8 seed, going to get a home playoff game. That will be usually determined on Sunday, as there's always a few games on Saturday that happen. They have that meeting on Sunday, and then they'll announce who will be coming to the Proving Grounds.
Oh, a big hole there, and Keenan Hildebrand does a good job hitting him. Mickey Klemper now on him, but that is a big, powerful run up the middle, and it's going to be close to a first down.
keeper on the initial hit, along with Lewis.
Rams back in the wishbone again. Counter. Good play. Going to pick up about
On the stop.
7. Rams looked and spread it out this time. Going deep. Got a receiver open. Good pass. Actually, really good. That's about right where he could have put it, just not able to pull it in.
Yeah, the old rule there is with that pass, you want to put it only where your guy can get it, and if he doesn't get it, it goes out of bounds, isn't intercepted. And so, Kip, 36-7, 5:19 left, and we've got 3rd down and 3. Boy, gaping hole right there. Runs right up the middle.
And he's broke it. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown Rams.
See, sometimes you get that big lead and have that nice drive, and even myself, I'm guilty of it. Started to look ahead a little bit too quickly. Knock on wood. You've got to finish your opponent. You can't start thinking too far ahead. And they're going to go now for 2, Kip. See what happens.
Quarterback keep. It's going to be in. Got a flag though. Usually a holding when you see it from that. The middle judge there, called the umpire, he's the guy who spots the ball every time.
And it was right in front of that official, right where the ball was run at us. And that's a tough one there, because you think about the reason right there. You go for 2 on the card that tells you when you do and don't. Right now you're down by 23. You get 2, you're within 21. It's the easier route, 3 7-pointers. If you kick just 1, you're within 22, and it's not quite as simple to get there. So see what happens here. They're going to announce the penalty. They're going to pick the flag up here or something?
Not sure what the call is.
Hold on.
Defensive holding again, and they're going to decline it, of course, and they're going to count it, and it's going to be a 2-point conversion for Roaring Fork, and it makes it 36-15, 5:10 left.
36-15.
Well, Shane, you got to expect anything from the Rams here. 36-15, never know. Might onside it.
You know, and they showed right now. They've got perseverance. They did not quit. They came right back and drove right down the field on us.
Ball's taken by Kincaid. He's not going to have much room there at all, as he's met on about the 26-yard line.
It's suplex backwards there, Kip, and time for us to have another one of those really good drives. You know, 5:03 left. I think some of the players, and like I said myself, were guilty of starting to look a little bit too far ahead instead of just looking towards the next series of offense. We need to, again, establish this drive and go down and score.
Use your stuff that's been working all game and just run it down. Here comes the sweep.
And another flag.
Another flag. Not going to be much of a gain on that play. Maybe a couple, but we're going to get a holding, I'm sure, and it's going to be back another 10 yards. So, going to bring up a long 1st down for the Bulldogs. 1st and 20. Last time the Bulldogs were in this situation, Eddie Smersina popped off about a 90-yard run. Like to see that happen again. Bootleg Hildebrandt. He's going to air it out to Gerber. Gerber's got, he fights for it. Both players making a play on the ball.
And good throw, gave his receiver a chance to get it, but number 80 there for Roaring Fork did a great job. He was there defensively in perfect position, and he knocks it down, almost gets an interception, Kip.
Yeah.
Happens.
And another flag right in the middle.
And at this point, yeah, but they're
going to be a holding. They're going to call another holding on the Dogs.
Well,
so penalties declined, Shane. Another chop block they called. Bulldogs going to jet sweep. Smersina breaks a tackle. He's got some room to run. Cuts back against the grain. It's going to be close. He brings it out. It's going to be close to the 1st down. We'll see where the spot is.
Now you got decisions to make. How about that? That is the most disheartening thing you could ever imagine as a defense. You've got them backed up 3rd and forever, and they gain almost forever.
3rd and 20 plus, and we're going to have a measurement.
Yeah.
Hey, so Bulldogs are going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Look for Keenan Hildebrandt right up the middle. Also, hard count, right? You do a hard count, get it that way too. But, hey, Give it to your big man, Keenan, see what happens.
Yeah, lots of options here.
Lots of Rams right up front. Oh, and he's got it easy. Silent count, gets it, gains about 4.
There we go. Good job. We've talked about this, Kip. If you're not going to go on 2, you go on no count. That team is not ready, and they did not fire off the ball. Great call, great play.
3, 2, 1. Offense, get it done. 3, 2, 1. Offense, get it done.
Counter coming back to Smersina. He's got room.
Oh!
Almost breaks the tackle, but it's going to be another first down for the Bulldogs and another 10-yard gain for Smersina.
Huge penalties and some good plays on their defense, and now it's 1st and 10.
Give to Hadley. He's got the corner, and he's got room to run. There's a 15-yard gain.
Another flag on the play.
And another flag, Kip, in our backfield. And the way it's thrown, I think they're going to call another chop block.
They are.
A 3rd in a row.
And Bulldogs got to get that fixed. Whatever's happening there, we've been called for that 3 times on this drive. So, after the penalty, back to another 1st and 22.
Gives it to Smersina again. Here comes the Smersina around that corner again, Kip. Nice cutback, not this time. He's still up on his feet. And he gets back to 2 yards inside the line of scrimmage where we started. Nice run. And now let's just, we're powerful enough. Let's not go down low anymore at all. Let's just go up top with our blocks and let's get through this game.
Yeah. 4th and short for the Bulldogs. Quarterback sneak. Hildebrand has more than enough. Going to be another first down for the Dogs.
No question. When it is needed, you have it there, and we're going to go to it. And then one of these times, the team is going to load up that whole middle, and we're going to bust it for 50 yards to the outside.
In Ram territory. Gonna go to Hadley. He's got some room. He's got the corner. He's to the 20. Looks to cut back. Gonna be brought down around the 5. 33 yards on the run for Hadley.
Heck yeah, and Kip, there was some phenomenal blocking out there. And twice, Shannon Hadley has had runs taken back from him tonight, long runs because of penalties. No question there, followed great blocks. And now we've got to see what happens with the blocking. Phenomenal tonight. Make your choice. Who do you want to get this touchdown?
A lot of options for the Bulldogs. 4 downs to get about 6 yards.
Just power, power, power. Look at this, Kip. Just bulldozing his way into the end zone. So close.
Looks like he's going to bring it down to about the 1. That was Lloyd on the carry.
Great job. This is the drive that we needed to answer their score. 24 seconds now. I think we're going to have to run one play possibly before the end of the 3rd quarter. Yes.
And Bulldogs are going to wait as the quarter runs out. It'll be 36-15 going into the 4th. I want to say thanks to our Go Big Blue sponsors tonight, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn, and Suites. Bulldogs, 2nd and short. Going to go to Lloyd, and he's in for the touchdown.
Feed me more. Feed me more. The horse up the middle. Now bowling ball rolls in for the touchdown, and we have spread the wealth tonight. Touchdowns all around.
Bulldogs 42, Rams 15. Bringing you tonight's game, Moffat County Proud supporters, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, and our patrons, Rocky Mountain Automotive and Mountain Air Spray.
If we can get another extra point now. We're 4 for 5. Let's go 5 for 6 here.
Kick is up.
Up and good. Lloyd puts it through. 43-15 Bulldogs. 1 quarter to go. Bulldogs playing pretty sharp tonight. A couple extra penalties we don't want to have, but other than that, pretty well all around.
Yeah, this is as much as we could have hoped for on their offsides on that kickoff by quite a bit.
And what do we say? Few penalties, and here's another one.
Kiss of death.
Yep. The one thing that has kind of bit us tonight.
Yep. But you know what? That's something you can clean up, you know, and we've had tons of effort plays here, and I believe at some point we're going to get some of our future stars in there too. And I like the way this team is going. The future is bright with some of these young stars that we have, and gosh, I don't even want to look ahead too much, but this season, I don't want it to be over for a while. I hope we're freezing very bad in the next few weeks, up on some roof somewhere calling games for a month to come.
It would be fun. No telling in high school football. You get to the playoffs, no telling what could happen.
Yes, anything can happen, and it's one of the most amazing, fun experiences you can ever have in a small town to make the state playoffs. You and I can both speak to that. We've been in this town, played football here, and experienced going into playoffs and winning more than a game or two, and there's no better feeling. And it gets you free hamburgers sometimes too.
Yeah, that's always good. That's always good. Free food's always good. I never want to turn down free food.
The best thing ever.
All right, here we go. This time everyone's where they're supposed to be.
Catches it at the 20. Ooh, Mike Bingham in there with a nice hit. Good job. We've still got basically the whole fourth quarter left. 11:50, 43-15, a 28-point lead right now. Let's see which players now are coming in and going out, because as we said, it was senior night, and you're going to see some of these seniors now realizing this is their last regular season game, but it's such a great feeling when you realize, hey, it's not my last game in high school, period. Okay, Kip, we did. We have some of our seniors that have just come out. What a great job this year. Got our young future stars in this game now. I see Chase Marshall in there now. We'll start going through and telling you who these young stars that are in there. And Mikey Bingham's still in. Hard to miss him with the neon green armband.
It's up to about the 41. Call it 2nd and 1.
I'm always amazed at how big old Zane Shipman is out there. Only a sophomore, but he's one big dude.
Yeah, and he's going to be there for a couple more years. And he was an all-conference player last year as a freshman. Here's the run, and look, this young blood out there doing a great job. Like you said, Zane Shipman coming in from behind. You had Brown making the tackle there. And again, I'll get you all these names, but see how this defense does now. And gosh, you feel so good now to be at this point. I had really high hopes, and I always thought this year that we had a good enough group that we could get to where we wanted to be in the state playoffs and host a state playoff game. And Kip, my man, Lance, we are here. Yeah.
And wow, 4 receivers all over the field. Puts up a dart and falls incomplete.
Broken up there.
Gonna bring up a 2nd and 10.
Second and long, Kip. He's gonna roll left, throw right. Dangerous play right there, and it falls harmlessly.
Probably good he overthrew that.
Yeah.
Another pass, gonna throw it deep. Way out of bounds, overthrown.
And you know, all of a sudden, this quarterback that had been on the money is missing players running open down the field. It's gonna bring up 4th and 10.
10 players on the field.
Uh-oh.
But
Never good.
Rams lining up the punt. And looks like the Rams only had 10 as well, because they're bringing us up. Here comes the punt. Pressure by the Dogs. And Kincaid has it. He has some room to run. Takes it near the home bench. Brings it across the 50. Ball's ripped loose. Looks like it fell out of bounds, came out of bounds, so Bulldogs will have the ball, but we got a flag back there.
And I think they were going to call, they're going to call Smersina there for a late hit. And it almost,
I didn't see it. I don't know if it was Mercina or if Mercina was just helping the guy up.
Looked like he was.
Unless you saw it.
And look, right now this coach for Roingborg is calling for an ejection. It wasn't like that. And on the sideline there, it looked to me, it was very close to a player catching our fumble inbounds and almost got it. Well, Kip, right there, we're not sure what happened. All I saw was at the end, this Mercina came up, was trying to help that young man up off the field, and he wasn't able to get up at that point. But then he was eventually, thank goodness, able to get up and be okay and got off the field. And now we've got a bunch of our young players in there ready to go.
And going to be procedure on the Bulldogs. That's going to back us up 5, right?
Of the Bulldogs.
Okay, we're back, Kip, and they're going to stop it again. Trying to get a bunch of these young players some really important playing time here. And we've got 10.5 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. And let's see what they're going to do here. They were just respotting the ball. Get the snap here, and let's see. We've got Colby Beaver in now, I believe, at quarterback. We've got our little Elias Prulis is one of the running backs. Shoot, he had a 94 or an 89-yard run last week, and here he goes again. See how he does. Into a wall of yellow. Good blocking by the blue. And I have to say again, Kip, our seniors, what a way to go out on senior night. And I see now they're bringing out Mickey Klemper. What a great game he played at middle linebacker, and what a great job he's done for the last 6 weeks since he took over that position.
Yeah, he's done a great job and got a good group of sophomores that have really been contributing to the success of the team. Great kids at every level.
Yeah.
So fun watching them in high school when they 7th grade, 8th grade, they're singled out. They have just, you know, this 7th grade team, the 8th grade team. It's nice when they get in high school and you get to mix those kids together.
Yeah, when they really start to figure it out and they mature and start to become young men. And again, I've said it a bunch tonight, but this group of seniors, what an amazing group. And there's no question, one of those is my son, Shandon Hadley, and this was a tough night for me at first, going down there and saying, you know, hey, you know, I love you, man, and I'm so proud of you, and I mean everything to me in the world. But then I think too, you know, thank God he's made it to this point in life and had all the opportunities that he has had. And just what a great feeling to be so proud of a young man like all these parents were tonight of these seniors.
Quick blitz by the Rams. Nobody touches him. Rams coming. Almost block it. Lloyd gets away a nice punt. Fielded by the Rams. Doing a lot of dancing, not much north-south, and he ain't going to get anything out of it. 35-yard line, Rams will take over. Rams looking to get something going.
They're in shotgun.
Lots of time to throw. Really slings it, man. I tell you what, he's got a good arm, but really brings it back. Looks like a baseball pitcher out there. So last 4 plays, call it 5 now. The Rams have put it in the air. They'll throw it deep again, and he's got a guy open. No, but breaking quickly.
Baker.
The Dogs get in there. Nate Baker gets in there and knocks it away. Looked like he had Baker beat, and then Baker said, put some wheels to the ground, caught up, and almost picked it off. Great play, Nate Baker. Now the Rams finally go under, but they'll put it up again. Fade route.
Pass incomplete.
Falls incomplete. Overthrown. Sprint out pass. Overthrow. Bulldogs ball.
Boy, he has some zip on that one, Kip. Guys aren't catching the ball for him. And now we're going to get a takeover on offense with our young players here on senior night at the Bulldog Proving Ground.
35, first and 10, Moffat County.
Well, Kip, with
hand off to Elias. Rulas
quarterback in there too.
And yeah, Beaver in at quarterback. No gain on the play.
Our backfield.
Yeah, love to see that. That's been the bread and butter all season for the Dogs.
Nice run by Chase Marshall.
Marshall makes a nice cut. Picks up about 4 on the play.
Oh, Chase Marshall again. Nice hard running. Gonna be close to a first down. He followed a beautiful block by Lane Gonzalez.
Yeah, because there was a lot of pressure by the Rams. A couple players in the backfield quick, but Marshall able to make something out of that. Brings up a 4th and 1. 4th and 1. And Bulldogs jump. Gonna bring him back 5. Gonna make it 4th and 7. We've got a great arm on him. Freshman for the Bulldogs. There's a quick blitz.
Wow,
man, timed that. He knew what the cadence was going to be that time, didn't he?
I'll tell you what, remind me of the old Palomalu for the Steelers when he would perfectly time that snap count, and he was in there. He almost took the handoff.
So Rams take over. Bulldog 35 on their own 35. Draw play. Nice tackle by Chase Marshall.
Hey, Chase Marshall getting his money's worth here at the end of this game. He's showing that he wants to earn some playing time, some PT. Got Baker back there. We got Isaac Montoya. We have Zimmerman. Here we go. Here's the pitch outside. Uh-oh. We need Hicks. Wow! What a little double leg takedown by the wrestler Gregory Hicks. A nice hit, great tackle. And he said, stop.
Nice, gotta like that. Textbook, gotta tackle down low like that, and guys go down. And I want to say thanks to our Go Big Blue sponsors, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, and Hampton Inn and Suite. So, Shane, tell us about those seniors that did so well in the Bulldog program.
Well, starting off with Brady Springer, Stelios Peroulis, we've got Shandon Hadley, Kern Gerber, Justin is not here anymore, Dylan Kincaid, Trevor Kuhn. I'll finish here after we see this long pass.
Another one. That one he doesn't overthrow. Gonna be a first down.
Okay, let's get back. We've got Trevor Kuhn, Brett Lloyd, Blake Ludgate, Bryce Tuttle, and Chase Peed. What a phenomenal group of seniors. Thank you, seniors, for all that you've done for us.
Yeah, great group of kids. Excited for them. Going to be league champs. Going to host a home playoff game. And we're excited to see who they match up with against. And we'll find that out on Sunday and be ready to roll next week.
Oh, man, dropping dimes in there right now. Number 7 for Roaring Fork had an opportunity to make a catch. Good job as the player came up from behind him. Number 47 for the Bulldogs has been all over the field now that he's coming. That's Jared Atkin, doing a great job for the Bulldogs, one of our young future stars.
Second long, Rams will keep it on the ground this time. They got room to run. He's going to take it all the way to the house. Touchdown Rams with 3:42 left.
Well, you know, that happens sometimes. You get those young guys in there, and Kip, if they weren't throwing the ball earlier so much, who knows? But 3:42 now left here in the fourth quarter. And as I talked to you about earlier, the scoring differential as far as your wild card points, the max now, as of a rule change a few years ago, is 13. You want to make sure that in a game like this, you maintain at least more than a 13-point lead so that you get the maximum points for your victory towards the wild card.
Going for 2.
43-21. 2-point conversion. Quick pass to the tight end. It's in. 23-43. 3:42 left in the game. So Rams are going to line it up. 6 on one side, 4 to the other. Look for the onside kick.
They're in Oregon duck formation over there. They're coming right at us with this onside. Trying to catch the ball.
There it is. Got a good bounce. Fielded clean by the Dogs.
Was that
That's exactly what you want to do. Smersina just
great job.
Takes a nice hard bounce, but Smersina handles it just like he, good hands, and falls on it. Textbook onside play by the Bulldogs.
By a guy named Richie Kerr on an onside kick practice. Not fun.
Not fun at all. Richie Kerr, remember that name? Good player for the Bulldogs back in the day, early 90s.
Yeah, blast from the past, huh?
Richie Kerr, I remember throwing a touchdown pass to Richie Kerr right on this field. 50 yards right down the middle seam route, and Richie running it in and doing his thing. Good player. Yeah.
One of those guys that he could never
back on a penalty.
Nope. Good run there, Kip. We gained 5 yards. Thank goodness.
Ball goes to Marshall.
There we go.
Nice run. First down, Bulldogs.
I think what has happened now too, Kip, is their last gasp for Roaring Fork was that onside kick, and now they're putting in their future stars into this game also. But shoot, they came in, they represented well. I mean, we've got to be a pretty foreboding task when you come in and see us. And they came in and represented well. A couple little bounces, a couple caught balls. This is a much closer game.
Yeah, early in the game. Yeah, if they make a couple catches, actually in the first quarter, we could have been down at that time.
And I got to give some a shout out to my sister, Shauna Klimper. See all these warm jackets they're wearing. It's been a while since they washed them. In fact, I saw them walking around by themselves the other day, and so she washed them all for the team. And thank you to Shauna Klimper for doing that for us.
Marshall breaking tackles, running hard.
Look at that. Give me the rock and I will produce. And right now Chase Marshall, power running hard, bouncing off of tacklers. And now it's down to 2:21. And this last regular season game, Kip, how well did this schedule set up for us where we had 2 out of 3 and now 3 out of 4 home games in a row?
Yeah, I got to like that with that odd schedule. You play with the 9-game season, you know, last year having to travel five weeks, but this year 5 home games, so it makes it nice.
Heck yeah.
This time it's going to go to Elias. He's got some room to run, spins, makes a carry in the pile, driving ahead. He's going to get about 10 and another first down for the Bulldogs.
There's another little wrecking ball. As I said earlier, he had a massive run last week, darn near 90 yards and scored a touchdown. Finally, here we go, Kip. The clock is winding down here on our final regular season game and senior night. Trying to time that blitz again. And up at the middle to little Perulis. He's running like just crazy hard. And there we go. He gets us a touchdown. Heck yeah, 2 weeks in a row. We've had touchdowns by that young man. Great effort, great run. Puts us at 49 with a chance to get to 50 for the first time this year, Kip.
All right. See if Lloyd can put one more through.
Prepare to take the extra point.
So, Kip, how about that? This year, outright league champions, undefeated in the league, and there's no Battle Mountain looming over the top of us for that league champion. It's all us.
Good victory for the Bulldogs and going to be a home playoff game. That ball's going to bounce short. Picked up by the Rams.
Uh-oh. Gets outside. Good job, though. Undefeated Packers and Broncos. Oh, and the coach gets doused with the Gatorade. How about that?
That's got to be warm.
I bet he's freezing. Here's a big Hail Mary.
Oh, he's got a guy.
And what?
Had him open, couldn't handle it.
Hit him in a bad spot.
And there.
You're not even gonna touch
that was out there, man. I tell you what, he's got a gun on him.
And it's a
all right, douse party down there. Got Coach Wirt getting doused by the team. Another jug going on Coach Gilly. Man, I want him to go fill it up again.
Back.
So Bulldogs trying to shut him down here and end it out. Makes another big pass. Broken up by the Dogs. Jared Atkin breaks it up, the freshman. So I want to say thanks to all our sponsors for bringing you tonight's game. Go Big Blue sponsors: Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn and Suites, Moffat County Proud supporters: Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, and our patrons: Rocky Mountain Automotive and Mountain Air Spray. 9 seconds left. Roaring Fork finishing strong, giving an admirable effort. Back to pass. Going to be the last play of the game. Out of the end zone. Time up. Bulldogs win 49-23.